Hey my loves, my name is Jessie Lee, and in this video I'm here to talk about why your manifestation isn't here yet. So if you're manifesting something and you've noticed it's not here, it's not coming, you're doubting, then trust me, this video is going to help you because I'm here to tell you why. But before I do, I just want to let you know that I have my signature 6-week one-to-one coaching program where I'm taking on a couple more people. And this we really dive into reprogramming the subconscious mind, removing those limiting beliefs so that you can call in and manifest and create the life that you desire. So if you're ready to transform your life, then book in a call. I'll leave the link below, or you can just reach out and just let me know, what you're needing help with, what you struggle with. There's absolutely no pressure to sign up or anything, but feel free to reach out to me if you need help with anything. And I also have my confidence course, which is only $3,333. It's just a little masterclass where I go through gaining confidence to manifest and attract the life that you desire, because I think everything really comes down to confidence. If we lack confidence, then we're gonna find it really hard to manifest and call in anything. And I think for me, for the most part, I notice a huge shift in every area and every aspect of my life, not just manifestation, when I was able to gain the confidence. And I really dive deep into why we lack confidence, the meaning behind it, and how we can really build that self-worth up. So if that interests you, then the course, I'll leave the link below for that too. But let's get into it. So if you're struggling with manifesting, then literally this is why. It's something that I experienced and it took me a while to kind of overcome. But I really want to dive deep into why, and also I want to give you a tip on how to start manifesting with confidence and also manifest quickly as well. So the main reason why we try to manifest and it doesn't usually ever come, or it takes a long time, or we start to have doubt creep up, all those type of things, is because we're so fixated on the result. So we do the work, we set the intention, we know what we want because it's our desire, we know what we want to manifest, but then we don't, but then we look for the results. In our reality, we look around and we say it's not here. Now, my technique that I use to manifest everything is living in the end. It's Neville Goddard's way of manifesting, and it really resonated with me. So living in the end is really creating with your imagination and building up an experience internally. So feeling and visualizing what it would be or the version of you that has your manifestation already. And that is my definition of really living in the end of your desire. And I feel like most people do this, and they use affirmations, which is fine. You visualize, maybe you script. All of that is all fine and working well, but then if you look for the results around you, then you're just creating more lack. When you create more lack, you create resistance, and then you ultimately go back in what I call your old state of being. I'll talk about that in a minute. So if you're manifesting $10,000 and then you go on your phone and look in your bank account and you have no money, then you're ultimately just delaying your manifestation. So my number one tip for fixing this is simply by practicing, and let me go into it. You want to be able to practice living in the end experience of your desire. So building up that experience internally. So how does it feel? Like how are you as a person? What is your state of being? How are you carrying yourself? It's very important to get very clear on how you feel, because feeling is going to concrete. It's going to really shift our dominant state of being. So the more we can practice getting into the state of being, of us having our desire, the quicker it's going to manifest. And I'll tell you why. Let's say, for example, you're manifesting a relationship, a partner, a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Your current dominant state of being is that you are single. You don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, that you struggle to meet the right person. That is your current state of being. But you want to change it to the end result. So it's you having your manifestation. So by going internally and really feeling the experience of you already having your manifestation, so you're already being in this relationship, and the more you practice being in that state, then the more it's going to become your dominant state. Does that make sense? Ultimately, you want your dominant state of being to be the end result of you having your manifestation. And the more we practice feeling into it, then the more it's going to become your dominant state. So then when you are going about life, because you're not going to be in the end result 24/7, then you have this like deep inner knowing that it's already done, or that it's on its way. You have this deep inner knowing, this trust, this no questions asked, that it's already done or it's on the way. If you think of something that's like so concrete in that you know that there's no questions asked, like for example, like your name, right? So if someone were to come up to me and say, your name is Rachel, I'll be like, no, it's Jessie Lee. I know that. I already know that. I know that. So when you are changing your dominant state of being to the manifested desire, the end result of you having a manifestation, it's going to be the same thing. You have this deep inner knowing. It's this deep, concrete, permanent knowing that it's already done or that it's on its way. So when you feel into this experience of being in a relationship, then when you go about your day, you have this knowing that either the relationship's already done and you can really just feel like, I'm in a relationship, this feels amazing. Or you have this like deep sense of knowing that your man's going to show up, that you just know he's going to show up or she's going to show up, and it's going to be the most beautiful thing ever. And you no longer look around, you no longer worry, you no longer doubt, because your dominant state is it's already been done. It's already done or it's on its way. So practice living in the end result of your experienced manifestation. It's about feeling. It's really the feeling as though you already having it is what's going to really create that, and it's going to manifest so fast. Like I can't even begin to explain. Your manifestation will come really fast. If you're just visualizing, thinking it, and not really backing it up with the feelings, then it's going to be a lot harder, because we build everything up with feeling. Just we think of everything, but then when we create feeling behind it, that's when we create meaning. That's how memories, we remember all these memories is because of the way it made us feel. If you have a really good experience, you're going to remember it because of how it made you feel. If you're going to have a really bad experience, you're going to remember it because of how it made you feel. But if you don't, there's no feeling, then you don't remember it because you don't remember how it made you feel. Feeling is really important. These are our senses that we use. So when you can build up the imaginal act, or through your imagination, the experience of you already having your manifestation, right? And how it would feel for you, not for the other person, right? So if you're manifesting a relationship, I mean, you can think about how they would feel, but you know, primarily it should be how you feel. So how would you feel in the relationship? Would you, you'd feel loved, you'd feel adored, you'd feel secured, you would feel loved. I already said that. See what I mean? Building up the feeling of you having that manifestation, being in that relationship, having the money, feeling so secured because you know you have that money. It feels safe. That's what's going to become your new dominant state the more you practice. So I practice probably multiple times a day. When I manifested $10,000 in the space of 12 weeks or something, I kept going within multiple times a day, and I would just feel into already having the $10,000. And so when I walked around, my dominant state was having $10,000. So when I paid for things, I paid as though I had the money, and it was such a different experience. It's a different experience paying from a energy state or a state of being, of knowing that you have $10,000, as opposed to only having like $100 in your bank account. Do you know what I mean? So it's all ultimately and all about really just living in the end and continuously being and experiencing that end result of your manifestation by feeling it, because that's what's going to become your dominant state of being. And that's the goal. That's where you want to go. And the moment you get to that point, then your manifestation is going to come so fast, like incredibly fast. I promise you. So keep practicing and you'll get there, and it'll become easier. And then you'll just walk around with this confidence and this knowing that my manifestation's here, or it's on its way. And someone can tell you that you're crazy and you can be like, I don't even care because I know it's here. So build that up as much as possible. So let me go. I'd love for your feedback and your comments below. Let me know what you're manifesting. And if you have any questions or you need help, then please feel free to reach out to me. And don't forget that if you're wanting one-on-one coaching to really help with diving deep into that experience, then I'll leave the link below, or you can just feel free to reach out or comment, whatever you want to do. And I also have the confidence course that's going to help you gain the confidence to really manifest the things that you want. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon.